If you're a custom builder or a remodeler or a design build firm who's tired of waiting around for referrals, who's tired of relying on Instagram, or tired of watching your competitors scoop up the best projects, you're not alone. Right now, the firms with the strongest pipelines aren't the ones with the best photos or the biggest followings. They're the ones who show up the moment a homeowner is actively searching for a remodel. And the good news, you can build that kind of visibility, and you can do it without dancing on reels or begging past clients for reviews. I'm Amber Hoffman from the Blueprint to Business and the FS Agency, where we help home service providers, remodelers, and contractors attract more leads with smarter marketing, better systems, and now with AI driven visibility. And today I'm breaking down how remodelers, custom builders, and design build firms can build a predictable lead pipeline that doesn't depend on Instagram or paid ads. And it doesn't disappear when referrals from your current clients slow down. So there's a lead problem that most people don't want to admit. Most remodelers and design build firms grow through referrals and word of mouth or Instagram portfolios. Maybe past clients calling you back in for a second home or an addition. Local networking groups like chambers of commerce and home builders associations. And those channels do work when they work, but they're not predictable, they're not scalable, and they create massive revenue swings. Most remodelers live in a cycle of they're slammed for months and then they're slow and then they panic and then they hustle and it just repeats over and over. And Instagram is sort of the illusion of marketing because if you think that you have a great Instagram feed or you have a fabulous photo gallery on your website, that's not going to do the job for long-term scalable marketing. If referrals are unpredictable and local networking takes time that you don't have because you're busy out there running your business. So all of these things mean that you need to find a way to grow consistently. You need visibility that doesn't depend on algorithms or the luck of running into the right person at the right time to give you work. Homeowners in general are just, they're searching differently now. And this is the part that remodelers and custom builders often underestimate. Homeowners aren't searching the way they used to. In the past, they'd look at Google or House or get inspiration from Pinterest and maybe Instagram. But today, they're asking AI, who are the best design build firms near me? What's the cost to remodel a kitchen in Colorado? Who has the best reviews for basement finishing? Or what should I look for in a remodeler before I hire them? And AI assistants and tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, they're pulling answers from a combination of sources, including your website, your project pages, your blogs, your FAQs, your Google business profile, and any other place that you have an online footprint. And if you're not publishing content that teaches AI tools who you are, what you do, and why you're the authority, then you're going to be invisible when homeowners are searching for your services. So the firms that are winning right now, they're not just building projects and hoping for client referrals. They're building digital authority. Remodelers with the best visibility aren't always the best remodelers, but they are the ones who show up in Google, show up in AI search results, answer homeowners' questions better on a variety of platforms, provide cost guides for projects to help educate homeowners. They're the ones who are publishing clear and helpful content on their website, explaining the process of how they work. And they provide trust up front through referrals, reviews, and replying to those reviews. AI and Google both reward a combination of expertise, clarity, and helpfulness. And if your digital presence is thin, or it's outdated, or even worse, non existent, then AI assistants and tools have nothing to grab onto in order to recommend you. And your competitors, even ones that might be mediocre to you, can pass you by if you're not visible on AI and they are. And let's talk about Instagram and also photo galleries on your website. Those are and have been two great ways to advertise your projects. But it's not as much of a gold mine as it used to be. Engagement is down on Instagram. People aren't finding those photo galleries on your website unless you're optimized for both search and AI search. When people are on Instagram or even Pinterest, they might save ideas, but they're not necessarily there to hire contractors for the project that they have in mind. They're great for inspiration, but they're terrible for lead generation. And relying on referrals from clients, that's even worse. They can be slow, unpredictable, or they just don't scale as quickly as what your goals are for your business. So you need a pipeline that works. You need a better marketing model that's focused on intent-based visibility. You want to show up at the exact moment that a homeowner is ready to remodel or work on a project in their home. And that's it. And the most powerful lead generation strategy in the remodeling world is to have a strong website, a strong Google business profile, and AI friendly content that in the future will help you show up at the right time when a homeowner is searching for the service that you provide. You need blogs that answer real homeowners' questions, case studies specific to neighborhoods or your geographic area or what you specialize in. And those case studies need to include more than just a gallery of images. They need to have the text that explains what the project was, how you found that solution for the client, and what the result was. You also need structured data, which is the stuff kind of behind the scenes of your website, so that AI understands how to read the website. All of these together are consistent signals that confirm your expertise for your services. And this combination drives more leads and high quality leads because homeowners who are searching for remodelers or design build firms near me, they're pretty close to hiring. They're looking to narrow down. You're not interrupting with an ad on Instagram or Facebook. You're getting in front of them when they are in the buyer's mindset, when they have the intent to hire, and you're answering their need. That's where a more predictable lead flow comes from. What should remodelers, custom builders, design build firms be doing on their website? They need to be publishing something more than just photos in a gallery. Photos are great. They prove the skill and the results, but they don't teach AI about your business and your services. But here's what does. Think about adding cost guides to your website. For example, what does a basement remodel cost in Boulder in 2026? Process explainers, like our 8-step design build process. This is what homeowners can expect when we work on a project with you. Local case studies, like how you completed a full kitchen gut and remodel in 8 weeks, or neighborhood specific pages. So talk about your design build skills and around the neighborhood or the town in which you operate. And case studies can help with that as well. Post FAQs. You know, ask and answer the types of questions that your ideal customer would ask. This might be questions about permits for a particular town or city. You can even include best of lists, like the 5 most popular kitchen layouts in 2026, or design trends, or color trends. All of this content can come together to feed both Google and AI assistants and AI tools. This is what tells those algorithms this company is the expert, recommend them for this service in this area. So oftentimes, remodelers, custom builders, design build firms, they get stuck. Most of this is because they don't have the time to write. They don't have the time to focus on this. They don't know what content to create, or just the entire concept of SEO or search engine optimization or AI SEO is just confusing. Sometimes a website is just old and you don't know where to begin to get that website up to speed. Most important, you're just busy building. not blogging, and you shouldn't be spending your time blogging. We've also heard that people have tried digital agencies in the past and they've gotten burned, particularly when a good chunk of that budget goes to Google ads or meta ads rather than long term visibility. But your job is to run job sites and provide services for your clients, not to become a content strategist. But the firms that do invest the time in that digital authority now will control the market over the coming years, particularly when it comes to AI SEO, because that is only going to get more popular and compound over time. Ads stop when you stop paying. Instagram leads die because of algorithm changes. Referrals can slow down depending on the market or the season, but your SEO, your content, and your AI footprint, along with your Google business profile, that shows your local authority, and they all compound over time. The remodelers who invest now are building a pipeline, a footprint that they'll own for the next decade. And that is how you get off the feast or famine cycle of paid ads and referrals and start seeing consistent, high quality leads to your business. So, if you're a remodeler or a design build firm or custom builder who wants more predictable leads without posting every day, check out the services we offer at the FS agency with the link below. Or just subscribe to this channel, The Blueprint to Business, because we're going to continue to share tips not only on how you can scale using a better marketing model, but also how you can use AI tools in your day to day to improve operations and increase your profit margins.